kind of like OnlyFans, but
Your
for
time, your money, your
athletes.
fight.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. There you go.
Okay, okay, hold on, let me see. Can you hear me now?
Yeah. You good?
Okay, bet. Yeah, I had to reset that. I don't know why it's doing this thing. All right, so okay, all right. This Quail Stamps with Only Fighters, and who I got with me today?
Deshaun Lee.
Deshaun Lee. Nice to speak to you, man. We know we've been running around each other, but finally making it happen.
Yeah.
So you have a fight name, man?
So I came up with it after my first fight. It's gonna be it's Spectre, and it's spelled Spectre.
Spectre or
Yeah.
Spectre?
No, Spectre.
Spectre.
hmm
Okay, what's the history behind that?
So actually, it was real funny. So me and my homie, who he's planning on being my manager or whatever whenever I go pro, we was having
Right.
a conversation on fight names, and it was like my first fight coming up. And at the time, I was like, man, I could just do Ghost, but then because of power, I ain't want to do Ghost. So I was
Yeah.
looking at something, and then he was like, man, what about Spectre? And I looked it up, and I was like, well. Yeah, that works actually, because I was like, I ain't heard nobody use that name. I could have gone for Reaper, but like I already know somebody famous already, and then I had a
Yeah.
homie who already used the Reaper. It's like that one was done. Like Spectre was just one of them things where it's like you wouldn't hear too many people use that. So I was like, okay, cool. I can use that one.
Okay. Okay, yeah, this is unique, man. I like that. Spectre. Yeah. So what are you training at now?
I'm at Nashville MMA now.
Nashville MMA?
Yeah, based out in
Oh,
Tennessee, Nashville, Tennessee.
based out in Tennessee? Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So why you choose that gym?
So honestly, to me, it's really the best gym that I could go to because I'm from Nashville, and it used to be another gym that it's the only gym that I know that really can give out that vibe where it's like it's an actual fight gym instead of me going somewhere and it just be a little workout. They'll still teach you
Right,
techniques
right.
or whatever, but it just be a workout. That's not that type of gym. And then
Okay.
coming from the gym that I started, like in New Orleans at NOLA MMA, under Ray Lopez and stuff, uh, coming out of there, this was the best fit, for me starting back
Right.
up. Yeah,
Okay. I feel you on that, man. Gotta move around.
yeah, just
So what's your favorite fighting style?
man, one of my favorite fighters been BJ Penn, growing up. That's one of my favorite fighters. One of the favorite fighters now is John Jones. I'm not
Right.
too much of a showy type of person. I'm more of a push forward and just keep it moving. Sometimes you got to take one to get
Okay.
type of dude.
I feel that. I feel that. That's the type of I am. I'm like that. Like they telling me like, hey man, just use your range, you know what I'm saying? But man, I like to get in them firefights, you know what I'm saying? So
Like
it
I'm a
is what it
shorter
is.
dude. I'm 5'9", trying to fight in the lightweight division, and it's usually gonna be dudes taller than me or bulkier than me. But it's just like when I
Okay.
just like to stand and bang in the pocket.
Okay, I feel that, man. I feel that. Cause I'm like more of like a taller welterweight, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
I get like stockier welterweights and stuff like that. And I'm like, man, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna just, not try to let you wrestle me and just, piece you up, So
that's
it is
exactly.
what it is.
We here on that. We home.
So I see here like you only have one fight so far. So like tell me about that.
So, like I said, I started training in about maybe a year or two ago, consistently when I moved to New Orleans, from home, from Nashville. And I started training with under Ray Lopez, and it was a guy that I came in, and he was actually one of his friends seen me doing one of those underground boxing things that they do down there. And
Okay.
they told me to just come to their gym. They checked me out, and I told them that I wanted to fight. A year later, I had a little smoker like a month before the fight. Then I got in,
Okay.
and it was just a different feeling. The weight cut was a little easier than I thought it was going to be, but maybe it's
Hmm.
because it was only to 55. Um, but it was just a hard rehydration process for me, or I just did it wrong. And I could feel it
Right.
in the cage, I could feel it in the fight. And mentally, I mean, I was there mentally. It was just a whole lot of stuff going on at the same time, man. It was just like me, I could hear my coach, but I'm also hearing the crowd. And then it's just like, all right,
Hey man,
me and this
I feel
dude at
you.
the same time, and the adrenaline is pumping, and I'm not used to that. And I'm feeling like I'm
Yeah.
punching dude as hard as I can, but it feel like one of them little dreams when you fighting in your dream and you not really hitting
Oh,
nobody.
you can't push.
Yeah, it's just like it was one of them. It was just like it was a good fight. It was a good fight.
Yeah.
Had a lot of people compliment me on the fight, even though I felt like I just did like, dog shit in there. But
Right.
it was one of those humbling experiences. Like, man, I'm thinking that, oh, I'm about to, it was just part of the game. I lost a decision. I didn't get knocked out. I didn't get choked out. So I guess I'm cool with that.
I feel that. I feel that. I
You
feel
know,
that. Yeah, I see on Tapology, what's his name? What is his name?
talk about Jason
Jason
Ashley.
Asher.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, man. He's like 4-1 right now. So I chalked it up, you know what I'm saying? Like he's a good guy.
Well, I mean, like
He only lost him one time.
he come from a gym, Mid City MMA, and
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah,
I
yeah,
feel you. I feel you.
Tom Lee trains, and he being trained, and he's like Tom Lee's protege or whatever. So it was one of them things. I don't feel as bad, but it still sucks. So it's just like I'm trying to go,
Yeah.
and then get back into it, and then just start my little tale.
Yeah, I had really it was a fight. I think it was like a couple months ago. I was supposed to fight like some guy in like mid city. He was like a debut guy, but like it was like kind of hard for my team to get down there because like we coming all the way from like what I'm saying, South Haven, Mississippi, down there to all the way to like Louisiana. So like
Oh
kind
yeah,
of
all
hard
the
for my
way.
team to get down there.
Yeah, yeah.
So like I said, if that opportunity come again, I'll take that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I was
You don't
supposed
put
to
no
fight
fights in
somebody out of mid
Biloxi or
city.
nothing like that.
Nah, not yet. I only fought I fought for the Brandon Allen his card. What was it,
Mm,
like a couple months ago?
yeah.
Yeah. So I was supposed to fight again, but sadly, that didn't come to fruition. But I do want to get that fight back. You know what I'm saying? I know they're a good gym, so there'll be a good little test.
Mm.
So so what weight do you walk around at? I know you said you lightweight, but like what's your walk around weight?
Right now, I'm not a lightweight. I'm gonna get that out there. I'm not a lightweight. I'm actually I'm actually just thinking of it, like lightweight was my first cut. Lightweight, I'm gonna ask whenever I get situated in this gym, and then ask whenever I start fighting again. I'm gonna ask to do that lightweight cut one more time,
Right.
just to prove to myself that I could bang with the 55ers. But in all actuality, realistically, I'll be going down to 45. Right now, my walk
Okay,
on
okay.
weight is probably like around 175. That's just a little happy weight in between.
Okay, okay.
Healthy
I feel
weight
you.
is
I feel you on that.
170. You know.
Okay. That sounds good, man. You got to find your weight. You know what I'm saying? Like you amateur right now, so you just finding out yourself. So I
Hmm.
feel you on that because I just fought in middleweight. I'm a welterweight, so but I feel pretty good, man. Like I didn't have to, had to cut a lot of calories out or anything like that.
Hmm.
So I understand that. So at what point in your life did you say like, man, I want to be a fighter? You know what I'm saying? Like what was the point of that?
Man, it was when I was little. Well, I'm not gonna say it was when I was little. Like my best friend's dad introduced me to that lifestyle.
Hmm.
Um, and I always got to fighting in high school, even in college a little bit I was fighting. And then it was just like one day I was just like, man, why don't I just go in and then just do this where I can get paid to do it?
I feel that. I
So
feel
I
that.
can take a hit. I know I hit hard. It's just one of them things.
Hmm. I
Not too
feel it,
much.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like a calling, man. Everybody like, yeah, I done fought, you know what I'm saying? I fought high school too. So I done fought a lot. So now it's just a different thing, you know what I'm saying? You in the gym now. And then like the first time that I ever came to that gym, I was like, all right, boom. I had to wait like a little before I had to spar. And when I sparred, I was like, yeah, I can fight, I can do this, I can do that.
Yeah.
Man, humbling experience, man.
Humbling.
Like,
It's not like you get in there, it's nothing like it is. Like I actually, it was the first time I went to the gym. Like it was a wrestling day, and it was just
okay.
literally it was just me and the coach. So it was really
Uh,
me versus myself at that first day in the gym. I think I was like 190 because I used to play football. So I was like, that was at
right.
my heaviest weight, 190, 200 pounds. First day in the gym, got my ass kicked. It was crazy. But like we in that specific gym, like we sparred every day. Like any more
right.
time striking class, we sparred. People knew how to do levels. Like, they had the more experienced people train with the newer people. So, just in case we did hit too hard, then,
Right.
you figured out everything, right?
Yeah, yeah.
You
They
figured
won't even
out them
tell
hidden
you.
rules.
People won't even tell you like you hit them hard. They'll be like, all right, it's like a receipt almost. And then
Yeah,
like you'll get hit.
exactly.
And then you'll be like, dang, bro, like why you hit me so hard? And then you'll be like, oh snap, I hit him too hard. You know what I'm saying? So
Hmm.
yeah, like that's the thing I had to learn when I was like, well, I'm still an amateur, you know what I'm saying? But like I'm learning how to just, you know what I'm saying, like pick my shots, you know what I'm saying? Like the people that's not in the gym is not enemies, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
I
exactly.
treat I still treat everybody the same a little bit. I know I'm supposed to, but I'm just trying to get it in, but the people at the gym, those my brothers, so they know me better than I know me.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
that's just how that is. So what advice would you give to somebody that's starting off in this sport?
Be consistent, man. Be consistent. I tell any of my
Heard
friends,
that.
even if they don't want to fight, like you give it 6 months of consistency, you're gonna see a change in your body. It'll be a change in your mentality, all of that. Like it'll just make
Right.
things easier. Like you just go up to get up to the gym, man. It's just one of those good feelings. Like it starts your day off right. So that is the best thing.
Mm-hmm.
Consistency and hard work. Don't be lazy. Don't cheat yourself.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
basically what I can say to anybody who wants to get into this sport.
Consistency, 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 man.
Consistency.
That's the main thing. That's the
I
main
had a
thing, bro.
whole
Like
year
I
off and I'm trying to get back in here, and it's like I'm starting on from day one.
yeah,
It's just
but I don't feel that because like I'm in the gym every day. But I know like some people that does that, you know what I'm saying? Like they come in and then like you don't see them for a little minute. And I'm like,
yeah,
yeah, man, like you gonna feel it when you come back.
yeah. I had I want to say that the first little break I had, it was like a surgery. I had to get my appendix removed, and I had to
Okay.
take like maybe a month out, a month and a half. And after that month and a half, it was crazy. Like, and I still had to take an extra few weeks because my coach wanted to make sure before I came back to training. And then I
Right.
came back and it was just horrible. But like a whole year, like I mean, like granted, I like that I took a year off because it was like for some mental health stuff, for myself to, fix me.
Okay. Yeah,
But
get that mental right.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So me coming back is just like, damn, I'm starting from square one, but it's just like shoot, 1% better each day.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's a start, man. That 1%. So I know you've been out for a year. When does it fight?
Honestly, when I started back up, I was really hoping that I would be fighting by this year, by the end of the year. Like I do got a little smoker coming up
Right.
in a week. It's about yeah, no, it'll be next week. Yeah. It'll be next week just to see. Um, the MMA coach is gonna be there. So it's just like trying to impress him so I can get on fight team and then, go ahead
Okay.
and I've trained with the fight team a couple of times, so I'm not really worried about doing their practices. For real,
Right.
for real. Just I'm really trying to get active again. I'm really trying to get back in there. Trying to do like three or
Yes,
four
sir.
fights amateur and then probably go ahead and take it pro.
Okay, I feel you on that. That's my time frame too. I got like 4 more fights. This will be my sixth fight. I'm doing 10 fights and all. Win or lose, I don't care. And
10
then I'm
fights.
gonna turn pro after that. Yeah, 10 fights,
I
win or
feel that.
lose, man.
I'm getting old though.
So
Told myself about five.
yeah, yeah. See, I'm 20. I'm 27, man. So I
Oh
still
no,
got a
so I'm not that much.
little.
I'm
You know what I'm saying?
28. I'm 28, but it's just,
Oh, snap. Okay, okay,
yeah, yeah. That time period that I took off, I could have had about 4 or 5, like about as many fights as you had, but
okay. I
like
feel that. I feel that.
like I said, it's just one of them last minute. It's one of them things where it's just like, yeah, I got to listen to my coach, but I'm like, shoot, if I get 5 fights, 5 good ones in, just go and then just try to go.
Yeah.
I feel good about it.
Oh yeah, get the good fights, man. Don't get the can fights. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
Because
I don't want no kid. I
that
don't
ain't
want no
gonna
kid
work. You know what I'm
fights and
saying?
no
When you
none
when
of
you
that.
turn pro, man.
Yeah, get messed up out
Yeah,
here.
they ain't gonna work. Most people do that. Like they like, all right, amateur boom. Like they fight number cans, they get pro, take a loss, and it's over. Like
Yeah, that's why.
so if money wasn't an issue, like what would you do with your life?
If it wasn't an issue,
If it wasn't the issue,
I still do the same thing I'm doing. I'm trying to, hey, like,
same thing.
yeah, same thing. Like if I like I'll travel if money wasn't an issue, I'll travel the world more and I will probably fight. I will probably fight. Like
Okay.
probably doing the same stuff I'm doing. If money wasn't an issue, I would retire and then be fighting for fun. Just for the extra
I
fame,
feel
you
that,
know?
man. I feel that.
It's just one of them things where I found out after that first fight, it was just like I like the adrenaline rush.
Yeah,
And
I feel that.
it's a weird feeling at first, but then when you get done with it, it's just like, oh no, that's what that was. And I
Yeah, that
got
was a
why
whole
there's
fight.
such thing as adrenaline junkies. Like
Hey, you ever had well, I know you haven't like in your fight, hey, you had an adrenaline dump?
the dump is when I get just tired off of it, or it was just
Yeah.
nah,
You
nah.
didn't? Oh
Like
snap. My
I want to say that I felt like I was getting tired because I was getting hit too much, but
okay, I feel that.
like my thing of it is just like I couldn't feel nothing. It was just one of them things where okay, you hit me, but it's like it was one time he hit me and I'm like, okay, he can't hit me like this again. It was actually a few times where I was like, he hit me
Okay.
like this again, I'm a fold or I'm gonna go out or whatever.
Okay. I feel that, man. Cause like I had an adrenaline dump in my fight, like my debut fight, man. Like I had an adrenaline dump. I was like, why? Because I was just beating on him, you know what I'm saying? I just got tired of beating on him. And then it was
Yeah.
like, man, like it was
I
like
ain't had a
boom. It
chance
was
for
just
nothing. I'm
reality
more of a
city.
patient. I'm more of a patient fighter. Like I've learned from my first fight, and I've learned from a couple of my smokers that I'm gun shy until it's just one of them situations.
Yeah,
I'm in full mount where I'm like, okay, I can go ahead and then start instead of just going into that mindset like let this motherfucker hit me and then
yeah,
I can just go ahead and then get my combo in or whatever. It's just
yeah.
that
Like now,
I'm trying to go
yeah, like
complete.
now, yeah, like now it's just like now it's just like, all right, boom. At first I was just like balls to the wall, you know what I'm saying? Like just handle the big. Hold on, wait.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
You hear me now?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. All right, bet. Yeah, my phone went dead, so yeah, we gonna cut all that out. We'll be good.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so like I was saying, yeah, like now, at first I was just like balls to the wall. And so now it's like now I had to actually like kind of be calculated, you know what I'm saying? Take it slow, you know what I'm saying? Just be methodical and stuff like that. So I feel that. So the other thing, if you were given $50,000 to help change the world, what would you do with it?
50,000 to help change the world.
Yes,
I,
sir.
I don't even feel like that'd be enough.
You don't
But
think so?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, like, maybe not in the short term. Maybe I'm not thinking short term. In the long term, maybe to fund a business that helps get kids off the street. You know,
Okay.
like I grew up I grew up in the bricks a little bit, half and half time in the bricks in the suburbs. So I've seen both sides of it. So it's just to get people out that environment.
Okay. I feel you, man. Cause we got a thing that we doing with Tom Duffy, the True Foundation. So he basically like planting trees, you know what I'm saying, helping people and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
the the True Foundation, that's what we're planning on doing, especially with Tom Duffy. Um, so what else I got for you, my guy? Uh, and so if you could be an animal, what would you be?
Animal, any animal.
Yes, sir. Any animal.
Shoot, that's a hard question for real, for real. That's a hard question. Hmm. Any animal. Dang, that's a real hard one because it's just like I want to say a lion, but that's like a cliche
It's
type of thing.
cliche. Yeah, it's
that's real,
cliche.
real cliche. And I don't want to say gorillas or nothing either, but it's like the lion, like maybe a tiger or something like that. But that's cliche too. But if really any animal for real, I say a wolf.
A wolf.
I say wolf for real.
I feel that. I said when I had got this interview, I had said a Komodo dragon.
Hey, that's it. That's it though. That's it though.
Bro, they
Them some fast mugs too. And
man,
then it's like,
those some
hey,
bad things, boy.
I would say a meerkat because a meerkat they really don't know how vicious a meerkat really is.
I know. Yeah, people sleep on them, you know what I'm saying? But they're
Mhm.
really vicious. And they're really smart too.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what I said, man. Yeah, Komodo Dragon was for me. So what only fighters mean to you?
So
Like how
the
would you explain it to
so
yourself?
so the way that that I was approached with this whole thing about only fighters is just another way for fighters to get paid or compensated at some point, and then it's just like a company that help the fighters. Basically, anything that Francis Ngannou said in his negotiations with Dana White before he left, I feel like only fighters fits that description. The way that
Yeah.
the way it was described to me when they was trying to bring me on board. So, I feel like it's just a team and then they're just building it. They building something. I feel like they building something. That's why I just wanted to go ahead and jump on board before it became a bandwagon.
Oh yeah, I feel that. Cause like, cause like we said, we blending the OnlyFans, the Facebook, you know what I'm saying, the fight pass, all this stuff like that to help you.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying, fighting child trafficking, we planting trees, all the good stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So and then basically, we're compensating you, you know what I'm saying, for the people that you bring on, you know what I'm saying? The fans really is gonna help you.
Hmm.
So that's why I said, man, it's really just a startup, you just are along for the ride. You, like I said, you'll hear before everybody trying to bandwagon.
Yeah.
So that's basically what we're just going down to, man. They're trying to help the fighters, especially like as amateurs. Like we don't get paid any money from this.
Not at all.
So yeah, I wish we got paid, but I'm taking. I got like scar right here, you know what I'm saying, like 14 stitches to the face. I didn't get paid from it from nothing.
Man,
So
not even your little
so I
ticket. I heard it. I mean, when I did my first one, it was like 5%. I know that ain't nothing, but I got 5% for whatever tickets I sold. So it was a good little, you know.
yeah, the promoters they still eating at the end of the day, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, but at the end of the day, man, we still need them like they need us until we can get to the next level and we can start making that bread. So
Yeah.
that's basically all we own right now, man. But you got any shout outs for anybody?
For anybody, oh man, I got a few of them. So look, Duke
Yeah, lay them out, lay them out.
Duke, everybody in New Orleans that's fighting this weekend. I got Trey Honor, I got William Smitty, or we just call him Smitty, and then we got Duke Sensley fighting.
Smitty.
Yeah, we call him Smitty, but we got Duke Sensley fighting out, and all of them in New Orleans for the BFC coming up on Friday. So they
Okay.
just a shout out to NOLA MMA because I'm always shouting them out because that's the people who put me on in the first place. Yeah, I'm with another
Oh
team
yeah.
right now, but I'm always shout out NOLA MMA because nobody do it like them. Ray Lopez, that coach there, like he was like a father figure to me when I got there, like, and he helped me through a lot
Right.
of shit. So like it's just
Okay.
shout outs to them all day. And then shout out to that. I mean, shoot, shout out to the gym, Nashville MMA.
Oh yeah.
Everybody in the gym. Everybody in the gym. Shout out to everybody in the gym because we all got fights coming up next week.
Okay. I feel that, man. I feel that.